echoing Ooze to where it'll resonate on the other side of this. Not that that sort of positioning thing matters against a paladin. Yeah, we gotta be thinking about protecting that empty master, so. It's a spider party. The imps from the imp master are gonna go a long way, I think. Since he's gonna be busting open his spiders. Wish we had some kind of AoE. Wish we had our unstable ghoul. Not really. It's worth that, I think. And then, I don't want to reduce her health, but, there we go, that'll help mop up the spiders. Okay, and then, between Arcanite Reaper and our other cards, we can start playing with the big toys about Consecrate. Alright! I should thank him for that. But keeping the Imp Master along actually increases its value overall, so. It's nice that we got the Arcanite Reaper, so if you play something big, we can fight it off. Off the Crusader, like this. Kill this off like that, which gives us time to actually play offensively. Set out the Yeti and armor up. We are in control, and the cards are pretty much equal. Sweeper. Okay, we've got 8 mana. The Silverhand Knight just not playing the Consecrate.
What you looking at? Not on my watch.
Okay. We can pop that bubble. No problem. We can double heroic strike that ogre down. It's 2 for 1, but and I'd rather lose this than my Spiteful Smith. Well, maybe it would have been better to attack with the Spiteful Smith. I should have attacked with the Spiteful Smith. Oh wow, that's a pretty complicated move there. Alright, Dark Skill Healer, very happy to see. Alright, it is Noble Sacrifice, good. We're gonna get max value out of that Dark Scale Healer. Kill this. Play the Dark Scale Healer, heal everybody, which allows my other 2 minions to trade for that. Still not gonna play the Jungle Panther because of Consecration. Over, I forget what I chose her against, but yeah, very happy about it.
Reporting for duty. Nox is on.
Now, unfortunately, I don't think his Shade of Naxxramas is gonna come into play fast enough for him.
Where shall I strike?
I think we look good enough after consecration here, so. And he would have taken 2 damage. The one that could absorb it.
My shield for Argon.
That was the wrong play, but I understand why he made it. We can do this and this. Heal this up. I wish we had a silence so we could bring our Yeti back to life. Not going to play anything else just in case he does consecrate. We got to have something to bounce back
Well
with.
played.
Yep, the ability to heal minions can be quite powerful.
Not.
I think I overvalue it a little too much, but still. Okay, between games. I'm going to be taking a quick... Since we do have a turn, a 3-mana drop, it might be worth slamming the Snow Chugger, even though we will miss out on the card draw. Not only will it take 3 of the cascading damage away, but it'll take 5. I like that play. Of course, he can still play another mech and then get the +2 back. Crap! Give him crap! Give him crap! Come on. Ooh, turn 6! We could play the Echoing Ooze and Defender of Argus. We'll already have another minion to put on the board with it. Ooh, it goes on to the Shattered Sun Cleric. The Swordsmith buff. No? Okay. That's unfortunate. Now the question is, who to kill with the Tiger? Swordsmith. That way he's got to use a minion to kill this, not his hero power. Yeah, that works out nicely. We might be able to turn this game around. Alright, wasting a flame cannon. That would be something. But all of our taunts are things he could have controlled with the cards he had on the board. Which is why I called it a waste. I might be wrong in that assessment, but...
Into the
So,
breach.
assuming this is a good thought line, then that's a pretty good board to leave. One thing he's around 2 and 2, and that his losses might be because he's one of the people that chose pan out for him. Eight mana. So by playing a minion with really high health, no, if he's got a flame strike, he can be the one to do it. Like him being able to send this into here's not this isn't going to help. Although now that I think about it, the freezing aspect would have been worth keeping off. Use our trick. Okay, this is good since we have the Earthen Ring Farseer. And I do want to armor up, and because we had a Yeti, that play was possible. I tried our best to make this work with 3 minions, for example. Okay, if he doesn't have...
Bring out your dead.
He's running out of cards. This is very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to attack this first, get the 1 extra damage on this before we heal it up. Heal that up. That. Still weak to Flame Strike. But the fact that I'm glad I chose it. I don't remember what it was up against during the draft, but I do remember it was a higher scale healer. Okay. This is going to be one of those situations. We've got all the tools on the board we need to win. And we're under mind control tech. I'm not going to play any cards threatening lethal right now. Okay. Well, we're going to do this. Alright. Up, made it to 3 wins. Sweet. Let's keep going. I think it was an arena because I had a deck that was really I had a deck that was really lacking in support spells. This is Paladin. I'll definitely keep the mind control tech. So that's when I kind of got the idea. Well, let's try a Troggz deck. You know, they give us all these tools. Coin and SI7 agent. Like to see that. One of the games I did play earlier off stream, I found out I had played Lore Walker Cho way too early. So, like, I've never played with his cards seriously. By the name of Noxious. I haven't looked too much into his stuff, but he looked like he does like a lot of fun deck type stuff. So I myself have never played with Lore Walker. I don't know. I haven't tried enough as far as like keeping things serious or anything. So we'll see how it goes. Like here, Mukla plus Nanas comes back to me. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing the possibilities there. I first saw Trump popularize this deck, but that doesn't mean he was the first to do it. That's just the first I've had access to it. It's come into severe popularity recently. Strife Crow had just done a really, and this is also why I've got the 2. That wouldn't be very fun though, would it? Plus I have coin in hand, so if he didn't chew it up, I wouldn't be able to set up a free combo anymore. I don't know if it's going to matter one way or the other, just because it's very clear we're playing a fun deck against a competitive. It'll be interesting. Like, obviously, Lore Walker Cho, maybe this isn't the best way to make it competitive. Like, there's going to be a line somewhere where you stop being competitive and just... Where's that line? I don't know. Like, the Stone Splinter Trog, 2-3 for 2. That's valid. Burly Rockjaw Trog, 3-5. That's not as cool, but... Let's see.
Here we go.
And I'm not worried about playing for board control, working against the mind control tech, because muster for battle, mind control tech, 1 blade flurry. Just to have options. One of those things you won't see the card every time, but. Okay. Well, he probably 7. Unfortunate, but I think of all the battle cries I had available, that's the one I could throw away. If he musters Quartermaster later, it's over anyways. Well, Blade Flurry, but Assassin's Blade. That. Well, let's use the SI7 to soak up some blasts. Maybe.
Here we go.
Yep.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Could have owled one of the bombs. Now I'd have to silence it anyways. I can't afford him getting the weapon.
Reporting for duty. None shall.
It's the only problem I've noticed with this deck is without like Lore Walker Cho, it just runs out of cards. So that's something else I might have to address.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Haunted Creeper. I have not seen that in this Paladin deck. Does that mean... Ooh. Kill
I'm invincible.
That. Yeah, because it'll kill my owl for free.
Here we go.
And he definitely doesn't want to give us Consecrate. We get a muster for battle. Okay, so Burly Rockjaw Trog, we're 1 up. He's going to Quartermaster, that's okay. Burly Rockjaw Trog kills 1 for free. Sweet! I didn't think there was any way we could win against that deck. And Dr. Boom, as if he was expecting the Boom bots to get buffed.
I
but they don't get played from the hand, even though the card that creates them does. Coin plus SI7 agent, very fun. I can't believe how well this deck is doing. I've literally played before I went on stream. I threw the deck together and I played. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 games. I remember at the very end I took out the sap to put in a second owl, just because bananas and spare parts and stuff. I wanted the ability to silence minions. He doesn't have any minions on the board, so why not? We still have backstab to activate SI7 agents combo from ladder worthy deck. The first one, I don't know, maybe he was just experimenting, I can't tell. He's got 7 cards in hand. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping we could stuff his hand to the point of burning cards, but not the king. Okay, we need to get Trade Prince or Cho in here, because there's going to be a lot of bananas flying. We got a bigger weapon coming anyways. I don't have a problem with that.
This guy's toast.
Wait. Took out a sap and put in a second. Although earlier the sap worked for me. I was going up against a zombie chow that had
lights.
It had Velen's Chosen and maybe bananas and stuff too. I forget what all it had, but it was big. And I had both in hand and I sapped because I didn't want to silence his ability. Sylvanas. I would love to steal that from
I
you.
have no time for games. Here we go.
Could this be 3 for 3 with a quote-unquote fun, untweaked deck? I can tell I've only got, this would be like the 5th or 6th game I put in. Ah, smart play though. Yeah. Smart play. That's what he needed to do. But it's not enough.
Here we go.
Boom. Well, that vindicates me. Like, I always feel bad when I have low win runs in arena because I'm doing a show. You know, I'm trying to be entertaining, trying to. I realize I'm not the most charismatic fellow. I'm not a Maz, so I need to bring technical skill, but at the same time, I'm no like Trump. So, so that makes me happy because we had a poor run in arena, and this is a goofy deck that I haven't had time to tweak yet. But to have it work out 3 games for 3. That makes me very happy. I'm glad I was able to at least provide some entertainment, I hope. But that will do it for tonight's show. And thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I do this every night from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time -5 if you're someplace else around the world. Start off with Arena with audio commentary on card picks and plays. The goal is to try and help other people who might not be as skilled, but it's also for me to learn too. I review all my games. I started using Hearth Arena to double check some of my decisions. Feel free to hop in the chat room while we're streaming or hit us up on Twitter. If you see mistakes I make that I didn't pick up on at the time I played, I know there are some because every time I do the video editing afterwards, I'm constantly spotting things. I'm not as good at multitasking as I used to be, so trying to provide, entertainment, dialogue, thinking out loud, that sort of thing. Sometimes it can be helpful, sometimes it can be a bit of a distraction. So it's for me to learn too. I really enjoy Hearthstone. I really enjoy the streaming, the technical aspect, internet, broadcasting, the video editing, all that stuff. I'm enjoying all of it. So, and I hope you are too. Again, I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll come back tomorrow and on into the future. So have a good night. Thank you.